Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go to the cryptocurrency market and update some coins. I'm going to update total three. Um, here's Caspa coin, and for those that exited, I hope you ate back in at top. Like I said, if it breaks that wedge, it's going to go down. If it goes above it, it'll bust up. So it's off. Okay. Entries were down here at the 0.004. You guys already told me about that. They put it on there and they thanked me for that coin. I was kind of surprised it went up, but it's off. It's off. So Caspa coin's good to go. Like I said, it's super bullish coin, super bullish coin. I'm going to go over total three with you guys and kind of break that down. I'm just going through the some other coins too, guys. The DXY, is it finished? Good question. Don't know yet, guys, but that's going to probably be going into that corrective move. How the videos about it, oh, it's in a new trend and everything's going back down to zeros type stuff, guys. Interest rates are going up. The 10-year notes, the 2-year notes, why they're pricing back in more interest rate hikes, which are going on. TradFi markets are sitting there, going to go sideways for a while because nobody, they don't want to go in, they don't go out, they don't know to buy, they don't know to sell. Basically, at the end of the day, what it is confusion, confusion over there, guys. It's probably going to get boring for a little bit. Do I think it's going to continue to go up and to the right for a period of time? Yes, I do. But you want to be careful over there because it could go up and to the right and it could be setting up for another crash, in my opinion, guys. That's where I think the crash will happen. So, time frame probably for the S&P 500, probably won't see that crash until like September, October or something like that, guys, in my opinion. So in the meantime, the coins and crypto space, just go over them brief real quick, guys. Amplify's one. You guys know my position on Amplify. Do your own due diligence and check into the coin. If the cryptocurrency market is going to trend up and to the right in 2023, you're looking at 20x plus, in my opinion. Here's Aptos. Aptos is correcting its cycle all the way back down there on the daily chart. And check it on a 12-hour. Yeah, it's coming down nice, guys. So Aptos is looking pretty good. It's not done. It's not done whatever it's doing right here. It's still doing something. So once you see it in this RSI and it breaks that, then it'll probably be done. So looks pretty good. Probably more downside for Bitcoin, guys. Chili's is just sitting in that area, boring people out, wondering when it's going to go. Remember, Chili's went up into a wave and it sat in there 28th of June to 25 of July, 1 month, and then it got out of there. So you're looking at here, let's say, what is this, 25 January? Well, we're getting it in that area. It's been about 1 month. So I think the month of March is probably going to be the area to be paying attention to it and more upside in the cryptocurrency space, guys. I'm going to go total market cap. The AI coins, like I said, they're not done. Those boys are not done. They're probably going to continue to go up for a period of time in 2023 with corrections along the way. So ISP coin was a coin, it's going to be, it just reset. Looks like it resets going up probably for a fifth wave. So up into these areas, up into those areas. Caspa coin, I already went over that. So KDA is going to struggle in that area. Confusion in the markets, guys, is what's going on. People are just scared. They don't know what to do right now, guys. They think it's going to go down. They don't know if it's going to go down or going to go up. Okay, they really don't. I think it's going to be going up, guys. Okay. Synthetics coin. These are some other ones I'm paying attention. The ones I started looking at, like, start going up. The Solodex, or what is this coin? Sologenic. Looking at that coin, guys. So what do we got? The futures are not doing anything. They're at 3,998. these assets are going to be sitting in this area, guys. So this is more than likely, it's still going to be up and to the right. It's just going to be a struggle in here for a little while, guys. But like you can see the massive, look at this 12-hour chart, this massive amount of hidden bearish or hidden bullish divergence that it's created right here, guys. So more than likely, I still think it's going to be up and to the right, guys. The signals are pointing towards this, going this way. It's just the markets right now are pricing in on the 2 years and on the 10 years, the new interest rate hikes, I guess. Maybe the Fed is going to go 50 basis points, and that's what the signals. That's what the market is doing right now, guys. So you take a look at your 10 years, your 2 years, and they're going up. The market is pricing in the new ones. Okay, so maybe not quite everything is priced in yet, and it's going to be chop, chop, chop. And then eventually, once it susses that out, it'll be back and up and to the right, guys. Okay. So that's what it means for Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. And what I'm going to do is go over total market cap and break this down for you guys and let you know what I think is going on here with it. And I see videos on this thing, and it's like very, very bearish. And the bears that I see right now are just like the people that were at the top. They're blinded by I think the interest rates, guys. The interest rates. Look, markets can go up when interest rates go up. The 0% interest rate environment is very abnormal. It's abnormal. Okay, that's abnormal. 5, 7, 8% is more like normal, guys. So you can check the history, things doing it, and market's just going to suss that out. But here's the deal with it right now. I'm looking at this, and first of all, this right here, a lot of people say that's a fifth wave, and it completed a fifth wave right there. Until it proves to me otherwise, I disagree with that. All right. The reason I disagree with that is that you take this, you clearly have a 5-wave move right here. Okay. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you got another one back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you got another one back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. Okay. That's how I see that right there, guys. Okay. I'll go over the bearishness with you too. And the other thing is too, is if you take a fib extension, I take that fib, I go to top of wave 1 all the way back down to the bottom of wave 1. I put it right up there into that area, and you can see it tagged the 1-to-1 perfectly on the spot. Usually to find your fifth waves, they should be the same size as your first wave. Okay. That's usually how they go. So more than likely what you're looking at right here is a third wave extension. Okay. I don't think this is ABC. This is a 3-wave move, guys. That's a 3-wave move to me. It could be an ABC, possibly, but I just don't think so. I think Ethereum or something was able to help this thing along to be able to bust that out or something like that. I'm not really too sure how that worked out. So I'm saying it's more like 1, 2, and then you got a third wave extension, and then the fourth should have been right there, but it's not. And then it should be going up for a fifth. Unless asset, but the fourth now has to be over here. Okay, so it came down out of the channel. Okay, here's the channel, top of wave 1, bottom of wave 2. Here's your third wave peak area. Okay, you take your trend and you put it to your fourth wave target, and then where you think it is, and then you put it in there, and you can see it followed everything really, really nice, and touched it and followed everything nice, and now we have this area. So what happened over here, in my opinion, is the uncertainty in the market, interest rate hikes, all this other stuff that's going on, whatever else. It made this FTX, it made this area right here. So you have a good shot that this is going to probably continue to trend up, even in a bearish sequence, in my opinion, because the argument right now with a lot of people, as you know, in the cryptocurrency space, is the ABC move that's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum or this asset right here. Okay. So the thing is you have right here, just breaking this down using a little common sense, is you have a 5-wave move here. Okay. You have a 5-wave move here. For this to be a corrective move, it has to be a flat. Okay. So we're going through a process elimination. If this is a 5-wave move and this has to be a flat, it has to be an expanded flat because it took out the low. So what I mean is an expanded flat move is you have a 3-wave move. It came all the way back down to here, okay, to take out that low over here. So your flat move over here needs to be an expanded flat. An expanded flat target for an asset like this is probably going to be 1.618. And you come back over here, the 1.618 is all the way up here. So 1.27, 1.38, 1.618, guys. Now, it went 1-to-1, okay? A 1-to-1 is a flat move, okay? That's reasonable, is a flat move right here, kind of like a flat. However, on a regular flat, the B wave can't take out that A wave, okay? It's not supposed to. It should have stayed even with it. It should have stayed above there, and then you could have your flat move, okay? So the process elimination is it's probably not a regular flat. It probably needs to be an expanded flat, and it needs to get up there a lot higher. As a matter of fact, this wave, if this is a C wave, guys, in my opinion, this wave it could thrust to 2.618. This wave will be dynamic. It will be quick, sharp, and fast. All the way up to here, possibly up to 2.27, and even up to 2.618. This thing will just moonshot right up like that, guys, okay, into a flat move. That's what I would be expecting with that move like that. And that would make sense to me because, let me remove that, because if this is a connector wave, so let me go down here, and you got this touch, it didn't break it, okay? That's the bearish scenario, okay? So over here, here's the start of its correction. You come back down, you look at that, you can clearly see that whatever it's doing is new. It's new over here. It broke it, okay? So the cycle that was over here is finished. Whatever it did over here is done. It's on to something new, okay? So you have the bearish argument, you have the bullish argument. The bearish argument is this is going up into a flat. But it's got to go higher, guys, in my opinion. The other reason why I say that is that here's the bearish argument that a lot of bears, this is where Elliott waves, in my opinion, helps out. So you have a 3-wave sequence over here, okay? Let's just call this, for the time being, let's just be simple and call it an ABC move, okay? We have an ABC move, just like that. I'm going to put on the waves, okay? We got a 3-wave swing right there. Clearly a 3-wave swing, right? So now you're going to need a 3-wave swing over here. If it's going to just end right there, okay? If it's going to end right there, this leg, this size leg, this is connecting this leg, okay? So basically within the Elliott waves, you have fractals. So within this A wave, you have a 3-wave move. This should be a WXY. Let me change that, guys. This should be a WXY, not an ABC. So you got your WXY, because that's an ABC, and then here's an ABC, right? Okay. So the issue that I have with it is that your wave pattern, this wave over here needs to come over here like that, guys. Okay. So now you're looking at like a serious correction. Now, is it going to go that deep? It doesn't have to, but it's going to take the same amount of time. So from November of 21 to June of 22, let's say, what is that? 8 months, something like that? You're going to need an 8-month swing over here too. And if you take it off log and you take a look at that, now you start having some serious, some issues coming all the way back down here, guys. So the problem I have with something like this of just being right there, correcting right there, and it's going to start doing this this type of move is the time and the depth of it. So what I'm saying is that at a minimum, you need this to get up higher. This needs to go up here, okay? If you want to be bearish, in my opinion, something like that. And then this would be more reasonable, correct this leg, and then you have this leg over here like that, and then you can take that and put it over here, and now you would have a more reasonable move that would make a lot more, your three wave, and then your 3-wave over here to land back over in this area, guys, okay? That's what makes more sense to me, and that's what kind of drives me crazy with the ones that are bearish, that are going to say that this is just going to continue to go down like that. Okay. The problem with their argument is that that's a 5-wave move, guys. That is a 5-wave move right there that it did. Okay. At a minimum, that's clearly a 5-wave move. Okay. And the just looking at it, it's not hitting correct numbers. It's not looking right for a flat move. To me, it's just not. So you want to see the reason is because down here, it took out this low right here. This is what I'm talking about. It took out this low right down here, guys. You see that? It came down. So you would expect that this move, you should see another one of these. This right here, this you should have another one of these over here. And then you can say, okay, expanded flat move, and it could be coming back down. That's how I see it. Otherwise, it's pointing more towards being bullish, in my opinion. Bullish. Okay. That's how I see it, guys. And you want to be careful sometimes when they go bullish like this too, because most of the people, I can see it in their videos, is that you have your 5-wave move like this. Here's your 1, here's your 2, here's your 3, here's your 4, and there's your 5, right? Okay, let me put that on micro, change it back to green. It's like so. And there's your 5, okay? So now they're going to be over here, and they're going to be like this, okay? A, B, C. And they're going to look for that like nice little 3-wave move, and then it's going to get out, and they think they're going to get into the 3rd wave, okay? Which is reasonable. There's nothing wrong with that. That's reasonable to think that could be happening. However, the markets usually never make it that easy. They just don't make it that easy, guys. Come over to the history of it, and you take a look at this over here. Okay. You show me. Okay. We're over here. 1 and then 2, right? So you're over here. This is the bear market. Everybody's crying for lower numbers. It's going to the depths. It's going to the depths, kind of like what it's doing over there. Doing over here. Okay. It does this correction, and that was it. That was it, guys. You know, it's like, look, up, up. Oh, it's going, you know, we're okay. I think it's going to go down. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's a crash. You know, then by the time it's up here, I already listened to guys that said that they were over here when this was going on. They saw this correction and they were waiting for another correction. They said they never got it. And now they're over here and they're like, wait a second, man, I'm not letting that happen ever again. So more than likely, with this asset, okay, if this asset over here, guys, all right, I'm getting a little pumped up here. With this asset over here, guys, if it's going to be doing this wave sequence, it's probably going to be something like this or something just like this right over here. You know, the only time they had their opportunity was in this massive crash. Okay, over here. But after that, it was done. It was done. They're like, I don't know. You know, they kind of waiting and stuff. And same thing right over here, guys. So if this whole move over here is going to be impulsive, which you have a good shot that could be going on an impulsive move, you might not have much of an opportunity to get back in there. Could be it. I mean, maybe the market will give us this ABC back down to here and then get out of there. It'll be real obvious, but I would not be surprised, guys, if just some other thing will happen where it's going to do a correction. Let's take a look at the RSI on the lower time frames with this thing and see what the RSI is telling us, okay? See what the RSI is telling us right now, okay? All right, so we got a 3rd wave blast off, obviously, right here. Let me take a look at this on the RSI. So here's the start. That's a 3rd wave all the way back down there, and then it's up and another way back down. So we need to check this wave. So you got like, it looks like, so here's the problem too with this one, you know, is, you know, obviously it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It looks like that, right? Plainly, right? But what if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And this whole thing's the 3rd wave. And it's like this, right? We just don't know yet. That's the problem with the thing. And it's over here in the 4th wave, and it's going up to that 5th wave. Okay? So that's the issue here that you have with this asset. Let me go into this wave right here on the 4-hour and take a look at that. Go into that wave on a 4-hour chart. Okay, so you you have an impulse move with divergence. Okay. And a 3-wave swing all the way back down here took everything out. See, that's the problem. That's hidden bullish divergence, guys. So you could have an ABC and then it could be getting out of there. That's the problem with this right here. This way I'm saying you got like bullishness behind this thing, guys. I would so I'm looking at this right now, just going back over this. The way I'm looking at this, guys, is that this right here, this is so high. That's 91. That's a lot of momentum, guys. That's a lot of momentum behind that wave. So, where's that wave? Okay, so this wave right here, that wave. So the problem is that, you could have this right here. And just looking at this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have a flat. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going up for a 5. And you also have another one right there too. That's the issue with this right here, guys. This right here, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It's like usually when it's that obvious, guys, it's usually like, okay, your guys that do the Elliott waves, it's gonna be so obvious. You're gonna go like this. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at it's so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. It's done. ABC pullback, and yeah, we're all gonna get rich. Never that easy. It's never that easy. It looks like that, but I don't know. I have to check into this a little bit closer, guys. But I'm seeing like serious some bullishness behind this thing, guys. That's how I'm looking at it. It's coming down. Here's this cycle over here. Clearly came back over here, went back up, impulse, and it's way back down over here. So the deal is that is this a 3-wave swing? It took that out too. Look at that. You see that? So that's probably a flat. That's probably a flat right there, guys. Let's check that out. Let's check it out real quick, okay? Probably a flat right there. I haven't been messing with this total 2 market cap. So you got your A, and then looks like your B. 1.38. 1.38 tested that. 1.38. So it didn't come down very deep. Well, 1.618, you would want to see that. But you got a 3-wave swing right here, okay? So let's check that out. Check that out. Let's go to a 1-hour chart. Check that out. Is that impulse? You could get an impulse out of that. But that looks like a flat too. You go either way with that one, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be a flat, A, B, C. That's the whole thing over there. So yeah, I mean, guys, look, I wouldn't get too bearish in the markets. I'm looking at it, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, it's all going to zero." This to me is like setting up. This whole area is like it's like going into a cycle. It's recorrecting a cycle back up, and it's coming back down. Probably play around this area, and you could get another one of those over there too, guys. And this thing could really just start launching over there. Let's take a look at Polkadot again. I was looking at Polkadot and give you guys my take on that. Because Polkadot will follow Bitcoin. Whatever Polkadot's going to be doing is what Bitcoin is going to be doing. And you got a 3rd wave peak right there, went up for that 5th. And remember, this is the flat move. So it did a flat move in there. Okay. So let me go to a daily chart. I'll show you guys here. So you got the blast off with Polkadot. All right in that area right there, the 3rd wave peak, and there's the 5th, the flat, and now it's got another move right there. Okay. So let me go to a 4-hour chart and look at Polkadot's 1, 2, 3. You got divergence. So that's a 5-wave move right there. Okay. So it came down in 5, up in 5. So this is, you can't have that. That means it's a change of a trend. Okay. Correction, up in 5. So now you got it looks like, yeah, it's a 3-wave swing. 3-wave swing, guys. Polkadot right now, in my opinion, is the probability is that you have this with Polkadot. You got 1, 2, and it's going into a 3. This is 1, 2. You got another until it breaks that low, guys. It's got to break $5.88. 1, 2, and then it's going into a 3 of a 3. So let me change the color on that. Blue. Go down 1, just like this. So you guys can see that's Polkadot's count, guys. It could be going into a 3 of a 3 on Polkadot. Okay, so fourth, just something like that. Okay, don't hold me to these numbers, but that's the issue with Polkadot. Okay, it's got to break that low of 592 to say that this is wrong. Now the other thing is that you could say this is 1, 2. Here's the third wave, and they came over here fourth and made that fifth. But here's the problem you have with that going with that count. As you can see here, went back up, completed that wave. Look at this 4-hour RSI. Look at that, guys. It reset everything. And it came all the way back down over here and reset it all the way over there from the beginning. So, look, guys, I think Polkadot's going up for a moonshot. I think Polkadot's setting up for a moonshot, guys. As long as it holds on to that 592, Polkadot's getting out of there into this move. This move right here, guys. A 3 of a 3. And let's take a look at the fib, get a fib target on that. Okay, a fib target on something like that is a 1, and that would be the 2. So you'd be looking at possibly $12. $12, somewhere between 10 and $12 for Polkadot, guys. 10 and $12. And that would just be the third wave. If it goes into that wave, then you'll have your fourth wave. Excuse me. Then you have that fourth wave, like so. And then the fifth wave target would be 15, and then 16, 222 would be reasonable targets for Polkadot. And this would be 1, 2. This will be a 3, and your 5, and then your 4, like so. Just like that for Polkadot, right up into that area. And it might even be chop, a little bit more choppy. And these numbers might go down a little bit too, guys, just because everybody's like, how can it be going up? How can Polkadot be going up, man? The interest rates are going up. I don't understand it. It's going up and up and up. And, I'm like, oh, the guy on Bloomberg told me not to get in because he said interest rates are going up. We're all waiting for the pause. And these things just keep going up and up and up. And then, if this is a good wave, so it comes over here and then it does a correction. Maybe this is like summertime of 2023, right? And it finally finishes off its wave sequence, and then you actually have a correction over here, and then maybe maybe they're doing a pause by that time, and that's when you have more people ape in back then, guys, and then it could really do a shot out of there. So either way, looking at the overall picture on Polkadot, just on a weekly chart, guys, you take a look at this, what do you think the odds are right there? I mean, like up into the wave, back over here. This is a 3-wave. This is a 3-wave move. Polkadot made a massive expanded flat, came all the way back down, and you can clearly see from here to here, it's on to something new right over here, guys. Okay, that's new. Whatever it's doing is new. Okay, breaking a trend right over here too. Let's see if it did it on the price. Let's see if it did it on the price. Check it real quick, just a second. See if it did it on price. Let's check that. Oh, look at that, guys. You see? It broke it. So you got a break in the price. All right, I'll put it out as far as I can. As far as I can, right there on a weekly chart. You got a break in the price, and you got a break in the RSI. Okay, so whatever Polkadot's on to something new. So let's go with the bearish count. Let's see how bearish we can get it. Yeah, I've actually looked at this, guys. You can't get a flat out of that. There's no way to get a flat out of this, guys. I mean, maybe if you want to be creative, you can say that this is an A, and this is like, look, if you want to be creative and say this is ABC, hey, by all means, man, go ahead, put that on your chart. But that's getting kind of crazy with this like this right here, and then over here. I mean, hey, man, you can put that on your chart, man. but I'm not going to put that on my chart. That's getting a little crazy, man. So if you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.